musician and a public speaker and a disability rights advocate. So the biggest challenge that I face as a performer currently is just access to venues, and so the things like getting in the door and using the bathroom, and but then beyond that, getting onto the stage. So I think there's a misconception that the only people with disabilities who are going to be at a show are maybe in the audience, if that, right? And so I want to change that to make it easier for performers. And so one thing I've stopped doing is playing at places where they have to lift my wheelchair up to the stage. So I'll either ask the venue to get a ramp, or I'll just play on the floor, because I want to send a message, especially to kids, that if they want to be a performer, that it would be possible for them too. You make me feel like a bird in the sky, fly running around and I can't fall down. You make me feel so free, like I just came away, not afraid to be. You make me feel like a bird in the sky, fly running around and I can't fall down. You make me feel so free, like I just came away, not afraid to be. Good job, you guys. I love playing at all schools. I love any age, because I think, first of all, I didn't realize it was lacking in my life, but as an adult, I realize now I had no cultural role models that looked like me at all growing up that I can remember. No musicians, playing from wheelchairs, and anytime I can play at a school and make that something that they've seen before, and because I think one thing that people maybe misperceive about children, in my experience, is that they fear things more than they do. So I feel like if a kid sees someone performing from a wheelchair, it's not scary, it just becomes part of their scheme of life, right? It's just something that they need to see before it can become normalized.
To actually see someone who is a professional musician making a living from something that she wanted to do, I think is really powerful and really inspirational. And some of the songs, the messages included in them were really, really positive for our students. And even when Gaelynn said, when you become an adult, you've got to fight for disability rights, because it's the next generation that's, we've come so far with disability rights and integration into society, and the social model of disability is becoming more widespread. But there's still room for improvement, and there's still a long way to go, so that it's not seen as, a favour. It's just the norm.
One thing that my parents always told me growing up was that if I really wanted to do something, I would figure out a way to do it. And so even if people don't right away understand your vision, just don't let go of your dream and keep finding a way. And it doesn't have to look the way everybody else does it, but you can find a way to do the things you want to do. And the second you find someone who's supportive of you, and a teacher or a friend or an aunt or an uncle, just make sure that you keep those people close, and that you continue to reach for your dreams, because nobody does everything all by themselves. We all need the help of other people.